This is the Bright Futures group with the answers to some frequently asked questions. This project is about finding the answers to some questions that lots of children in care ask. Can I go round to my friends' houses at weekends?
Generally, the answer is yes, in discussion with your carers.
If there are times when you can't, then you should have a clear explanation about why not.
Can I have sleepovers?
Yes, you can have sleepovers. Have a look at this list to see what needs to be done first.
What time am I allowed to stay up until?
This is a joint decision between you, your carer and your social worker.
Have a look to see what factors will affect the outcome.
How much pocket money should I get?
Here's a guide that shows how much pocket money children in care should be getting.
Can I go on school trips? Who signs my permission forms?
Yes, you can go on school trips. Your carer can sign the permission form.
If it's a trip abroad, then they will need to have permission from a manager in children's services. There might be help with funding if it's an expensive trip.
Can I get a mobile phone?
What are the rules on mobile phones and other devices?
Can I play online games with my friends?
How long can I use my phone or games console for?
It will depend on your age, what the house rules are and what you have agreed with your carer. Sometimes your social worker will support with these discussions.
Most children just ask their parents and get a quick answer to all their questions. Children in care sometimes don't know who to ask or have to wait a long time for an answer. This can be frustrating and make it harder to trust people. These questions have been answered, so you don't need to worry about who to ask or be unsure about what the answers will be. These answers should help you to feel a bit more independent and not have to rely on your carers or social workers to give you the answers to your questions. Where will I live when I turn 16?
Here's some information about what happens when you turn 16.
What about when I'm 18? Can I stay where I am now?
Who will help me decide what my best options are?
When you turn 18, there's a lot more to think about. Have a look at this to see what your options are.
I don't know who I should and shouldn't tell that I'm in care. When I apply for college, should I tell them I'm in care?
Should I tell my workplace that I'm in care?
The answers depend on the situation, so have a look at all of the information here.
Can I get a part-time job? Who can help me apply for a job?
Yes, as well as getting paid, you'll be getting great job experiences for the future.
Remember to make sure you have a proper form of ID before applying.
How do I get a passport?
Your social worker and their team are responsible for getting all the documents needed, then completing and submitting an application.
How do I get a driving licence?
There's funding support available through the local offer for care leavers that will help with getting a licence.
You can always ask your carer, support worker or a friend to help you with the application process.
Everyone's situation is a bit different, so there might be times where these answers don't quite fit, but they should help as a good starting point.